Okay. Nice. Hello.
My mom got the book, but it's in her phone.
Where is it?
My mom got the book, but it's in her phone. Like I have to read it on her phone.
Is that comfortable for you to read it from her phone?
Yes.
Okay. Then that's fine.
Sir, I got the volume book.
You got the book. Nice. Beautiful. So I will be actually taking your attendance. Okay, Tiri's video is there, but I don't see Tiri. Okay. I don't see Amona. Otherwise, I think I can see everybody. So, Valentina, did you listen to the recording of our previous lesson?
No, Venerable Sir.
Oh, that's very important. Do you have access to the recording?
Is it in the Viber group?
Yes.
I think I'll have time to listen to it today.
So, Valentina, do you know that we need to have this book called Jataka Tales?
No, I didn't buy it yet.
So, you will need that book to do the homework for the next week. Okay? It is available in digital version. So, if your parents have Kindle, a Kindle app, you can have Kindle also on your laptop, on your iPad. You do not need to have the Kindle device. And they can actually download it very fast. It's not for free, that's true. The book is not for free. It has 3 volumes, and with one purchase, you get all of the 3 volumes. I will send you the link. So you can copy paste it wherever you need. All right. Denza, what's this book that you are having? Can you come closer and show me? Jataka Tales of the Buddha, an anthology, volume 1. I don't see the author. Can you show me the author? Okay, Visakha. In the beginning of the book, if you open the book, in the first few pages, there will be a year. We want to know what is the year of publication of the book. Because the version, yes, I see. So 2017, what we are having is 2020. I'm wondering whether it's really the same thing. Tenza, do you have all 3 volumes or just the first one?
All 3.
All 3. Can you show me the remaining 2 volumes?
My mom said we had one more at this house. Maybe the other one's at the other house.
Okay, so for the time being, you have just the first volume, okay? At this moment. Good. Tiri has the 2020 version, Okay. So they made them in nice colors like that. Was this big thing right next to you? This red thing? Is that a book? Yes. Oh no, that's a box. Okay. All right.
I
So,
can think of it.
excuse me.
She said she can send you the link of it.
Yes, that would help. Because it's a different book, we need to be careful about the pages, and about the content to make sure that it's the
Oh, I
same.
just sent it to the Viber, Shimpia.
And Viber, yes, okay, I have Viber on. Uh-huh. With illustrations. Well, Tenzat, can you please search the first picture that you have in the book and show it to us? Yeah, isn't that a picture? This is a picture, right? Can you show it to us? The wilderness. This gentleman with a horse. Okay, that's fine. You can take it back. And now I will check my version. Looks the same. Seems like it's the same. Tenza, can you tell me if you go to the contents, how many jatakas you have there? What is the highest number of the jataka in the contents?
$110.
Okay, can you show it to me? Oh. Uh-huh. But those
That's 110 for volume 1. She is holding volume 1 right here.
But that probably is not the order number of the jataka. That's the original number of the jataka, probably. Can you check whether the numbers are one by one or whether they are jumping over some numbers? You know what I mean? Do you have their jatakas like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? Or do you have their like 1, 3, 5, 6, 9, 10?
They are
Something
in
like
order as Cynthia. They are in like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10.
so the order is complete. Can you please carefully check because maybe the first 10 or 20 are really complete, but then they're really jumping?
Doesn't seem like it, Cynthia. They all are in order. They don't jump.
Uh-huh. So what is the number of the last jataka? Sorry, what is the name of the last jataka there?
For the volume 1, Cynthia,
Yes, in the volume 1, yes.
it's a Vaka, Vaka,
Vaka.
Vaka Jataka. It's 110. The wolf's fast, the Vaka Jataka.
Wow. I don't have that. Okay, so that means that your version is very different. So let me see what we can do with that.
If it is easier, I can get the Kindle version, Cynthia.
Kindle version. Probably yes. And then Tenza can also follow with this version she has for the missed out jatakas. because it seems that the version that we will be following is omitting jatakas which are not omitted in the version that you have. Because in our volume 1, we have only 96 stories. Yes, and or maybe yes, it is possible that in your version you have more jatakas, because I do have your Vaka Jataka, but we have it in the second volume. You have it in the first volume at the end. We have it in the second volume, and it's about 13th Jataka in the second volume. So as you can see, the Jatakas it's a little complicated with your version. If you can get the Kindle version, that will help a lot. Now it says, I see, so Amazon says that our version is 2020, but the book itself says that it is 2018 only. All right. But anyway, Tenza's version is 2017. So So our version is actually newer. But now I see that it probably has more, or maybe it's a different style. Because volume 3 of our version has only 16 stories. Of your version, of Tenza's version, has only 16 stories. Whereas our version has many more. Our version has like 30, or maybe even more. So probably it's the same, it's just reorganized a little. But anyway, it's great if Tenza can have the digital version so that she can easily understand and follow the instructions for assignment. And the system that we will follow, okay, so my recording, yes, sir. So the system that we will follow in this class will be, oh, we are missing Andrea. That's not okay. Andrea left, probably because of technical issues. Let's give him about 3 minutes. And there you go, he's back. Okay, nice, Andre. So now I will be giving you an instruction. What will you be doing this week for our class? So we were previously discussing how many stories, how many pages you will be reading. Oh, this is so much. Oh, it's not so much. And that kind of discussion we had last week. So I was thinking very much about you. Okay, and I was thinking how to do this so that we can do all of the stories this year, and still it is not such a such a big burden for you. And I got an idea. I got the idea that rather than all of you reading 6 stories every week, you will be reading just one, but each of you will be reading a different one. And then you will come here and you have to share that story with others. You will be telling us what's the story about. Yes, Andre?
But what if the person that came last class was absent the next class?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Can you please repeat it?
What if the person from the current class is absent the next class?
That's right. And I was thinking about that as well. And I got a solution. If the person, so suppose that I will give you each per, because you're just 6 people, so we do not have much choice. You are actually 7 people. We are missing Yamona today. But I maybe have assigned Yamona to grade 1. I'm not sure. So you are 6 or 7 people. I'm not sure now in which grade is Yamona, but you are definitely 6 or 7 people. And you are reading 6 stories every week. We cannot read 5, we cannot read 7. No need to read 7. So 6 stories, 6 people. Pretty accurate, right? We are pretty lucky to have the right number of people here. Now, today, I will give each of you one story. I will show you how the story looks like. I will show you where it is in the book. You will need to make sure that you found the story in your book, and you will be reading your story. Now, next week, suppose that, someone of you does not come. For example, Tenza. She always comes, so I can joke about that. So, for example, Tenza will not come next week. And that means, for example, Tenza will receive story number 3. Tenza did not come, so she cannot tell you the story. Well, that means that one of you next week will take not one story, but 2. So that the person who will take up 2 stories the other week will tell us both of the stories. Therefore, we will have at least the complete plan. Now, suppose that this person will not come, the one who got the 2 stories will not come the other week. But at that time, probably Tenza will be coming. Okay? So at that time, this person's story, the one, will get someone else. So we will always have a plan which is complete, We may not have the work done completely, but the plan will always be complete for the next week. All right? So this way we can make sure. Up to 6 stories we can do again. So you're 6 people, so each of you can have 2 stories. Actually, we can have 36. No problem if people are missing out, because I can give each of you let's say up to 3 stories. So if each of you gets 3 stories, it's 18 stories. That's a lot, and still you can do it. The problem is not about reading the stories. Probably you'd be able to do it. The problem is about this class time, because you need to explain what was in the story, and that takes time. And we meditate, and we recite, and then we talk about stories. That takes time. And if you tell something wrong in the story, or if I want to tell you something more about the story, well, then of course I will explain things, and that takes time. Okay? So having too many stories at the same time at one class is also not very good. So I would like to ask you, everybody, to just come one way or another. There is another solution. But that solution probably will not work for some of you. And that is that you will write it down. So you read a story, you will write down your explanation of the story as if you told it to your friend. And then you will send it to us. You will need to write it anyway. But in this case, you would, So now is coming the true assignment. I realized what's the plan. So you need to actually draw a picture. You need to write the story and you need to draw a picture. So you spend quite a lot of time with your story. Your story, that's your treasure, because you are going to represent the story. That is the important story. You are the only person who got the story. If you don't tell us the story, nobody will tell us the story on that class. So you need to cherish your story. You need to read it, write about it, and draw it. Okay? You do not have to draw something big and special and beautiful with many colors and many things. No need. If it is simple, it's perfectly enough. I think all of you already have drawn something for our Facebook drawing group, right? Didi has drawn, right? Tenza also, Andre also. Emily, have you drawn something?
No.
You never drawn for us anything for story in Facebook?
Yes.
Yes, of course you did. I think I remember. Zue, did you draw for us in Facebook?
Yes.
Yes. And Valentina?
Yes.
You see? So all of you already know how to draw and you already know how to do this. So you already have experience. This is nothing new for you. So it's the same thing, except that now it will be the main point of all our classes. You will be learning these jatakas and we will be discussing the stuff in the jatakas. Sometimes it's very weird, strange. Well, that's why I'm here, to explain it to you and to show you that it makes some sense. All right, so I will start assigning jatakas right away. And I will probably need to write it somewhere. So, Andre, I have you here according to alphabet, so it's very easy. Andre can take Jataka 1, Emily 2, Tenza 3, Diri 4, Valentina 5, Yamona did not come here today, Zue 6. All right, so Diri has number 4. All right, Valentina, what's your number? 5. And Tenza? 3. Emily? 2. Zui? What's your Jataka number? Yes, 6. Andre? What is your Jataka number? 1. Perfect. So now I will show you exactly how the Jatakas look like. And you can... and you will see how much of reading that is. The idea is that it's little of reading, but I wish that you write at least one paragraph. One paragraph is at least 3 sentences in your own words. In your own words, you will describe the story. All right? You do not copy from the story. No need. 3, maximum 5 sentences. So if it is 6 sentences, it's not okay. You will need to write it again in a shorter form. Okay? 5 sentences. Can be long sentences, but maximum 5 sentences. All right? So let's look at the number of pages that this will mean. So Tenza will probably have to mark it down because, well, it's easy to find in the book because all the chapters are nicely marked by the number. So you see here 1. So that means that Andrea knows, oh, 1. So that's my 1. And so for Andrea, this will be about 7 pages of reading. Okay? Pretty easy. For Emily, it is only 4 pages of reading. Okay, you see, it's not so much at all. So I expect you to write nicely and to draw nicely. Okay, so that's where you will spend your time, not so much with the reading. Then 3 has altogether 4 pages, like 3.5. Story number 4 is long. It's about 10 pages. Okay, 4 is for Tiri. Yes, that's very good. Tiri likes reading, so she will enjoy that. 10 pages. The more it is, the easier it will be for you to write about it. Okay? If it is short, then you will be like, so what should I write about it? It's just like in one sentence, I have all the story there. So if it is longer, it's actually easier for you to find there something interesting to draw and to describe it. If it is shorter, you don't spend so much time with reading, but you may not find there, easily something to draw or to write about. Okay, story number 5 is for Valentina, and that has only about 3.5 pages. Okay, and story number 6 has about 6 pages. That's for Zue. But look at the kind of page you have there. Very easy, very fast reading. Nice. So, does anyone have any question about this? No? I will have to read all of the 6 stories. So, I will then, if I don't read them, then I don't know what you're talking about. And I cannot correct you. I cannot check you. And I cannot, help you understand better. So I will be actually writing all 6 stories, but I will not be drawing. That's true. Okay, Emily?
Do we have to write in nice handwriting?
Probably yes, because if you're absent, you will send it to us and you will send it to me anyway. Okay? And we will be reading it and we will be typing it up into our website. We have a website about your jatakas. So whatever you write will be famous and people can search it in Google. So you need your writing will not be there in like your written letters will not be there. We will type it up on computer. You know what I mean? We will copy it. So if you can type it on computer, that will of course save us time. Okay. If you type it on computer, it will save us time. If you write it by hand, it's also fine. All right. But we will take your drawings, we will take your writings, and we will post them. So there is a website. It's called monksarana.net. So you all can visit that website, monksarana.net. I'm sending it to you in the chat box. Now I will share with you my screen so you can see how it looks like. So monksarana.net, there is my beautiful monastery. I'm an abbot of a monastery in the Czech Republic. This is our beautiful little monastery, only this one little cottage. We are starting with little. I think maybe Tenza's mom also was one of the donors. This was donated by the Burmese donors who live in the U.S. Where is it? That's also the monastery, but this is in the little garden. We have there a little apple tree. So this is our little monastery, and this is the name of the organization that supports me and Czech monks in the Czech Republic. That was set up for the purposes of the monastery and other support for my Dhamma teaching. Okay. So now when you come to this website, monksarana.net, you can go to Reading Library. You see, from home, you move to Reading Library and then Jataka for Kids. All right. When you move to Jataka for Kids, you will see the Jatakas that we were working on. So we were doing so far only just a few stories. So they basically repeat in here. Then when you open the Jataka, you will see here the summary that was given by me, but the summary will be probably changed by your summary. So instead of my summary, there will be your summary, okay? Because my summary is just copy paste, no need. And now we have here your drawings, okay? So we have here drawings of you. Diri's drawing is there, Valentina, Daniel, Lyric. I don't see Tenza's drawing. Tenza, did you draw for story
No,
one? Yeah, here it is. Here it is, yes.
a big
Removal
one.
of impurity. Okay, nice. Very well. So your drawings are here together. And like this, we have it for every story. I will give you I will give you the link. I will give you the link that takes you directly to the Jatakas. So if you share it, if you want to share with someone, it's better because you don't need to explain anything. They just follow the link and they will see the Jatakas right away. So far we were working on 4 stories, but one story was divided into 2. So that's why we have here 5 posts. All right. So this is where we will be publishing your stories. And so we will be, oh, May is joining us. Interesting. May, did you join us last week?
I don't think so.
You don't think so? I also don't think so. So I will add you in because now I'm actually doing attendance. I will be doing attendance list. So everybody please come dutifully because if you don't come, I will register that you didn't come. And I will remember it, okay? It will be here written for all times. So everybody may like to come as much as you can. If you cannot come, you need to watch our recording from the previous lesson. May, did you watch the recording from the previous meeting?
We were out of town.
That doesn't matter. The recording is in the Viber group, so you can watch it anytime you want. Do you have access to the Viber group?
Yes.
Okay. And did you see the recording from the last class there?
Not yet.
Okay. Can you check it out right now?
Okay.
Check it out right now to make sure that you are actually in the Viber group. It will be now. I have changed the names of the Viber groups, and now it's called Buddhism Grade 3.
I don't have it.
You don't have it. What's the name of the Viber group that you see there?
Grade 1.
Oh, I see. So you have nothing to do in grade 1. That's not your stuff. What's your name in Viber?
It's on my dad's phone.
What's his name in Viber?
KYAW SAN.
Can you send me a message in Viber? Something like hello or something like that? I see. Yeah, I see. Okay. So I will actually remove you from grade 1 so that you're not confused. And I will move you and I will, I will move you to, maybe I cannot even do that. I'll move you to the grade 3. I see. I do not have right to remove you for whatever reason, and that's not a problem. So hopefully you'll not be confused. I will add you to grade 3 so you get all the news. So you have some privacy settings which do not allow me to add you to the group. So what can we do?
My dad will switch it.
Okay, yes, please. Okay, now it works. Thank you, nice. So now you will get the updates. I will not send you update for the last class because I will just say it here. Last time we were talking about the book that we will follow. All right, we will be following a book which is about the Buddha's previous lives. It is called Jataka Tales. I will send you the link. You cannot see it. Others can see it because you came a little late today. So Jataka Tales. This book is not for free, but it's definitely worth it. All right, and you will need it. You will need it to follow our class. There is no way out of that. So you can have the electronic version. So it's fast to get it. If you have the printed version, I think you will like it more. But because you already need it, you may like to start with the digital version. Can you open the website and see which book it is, May? May, can you open the website and see the book?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay. Would your father be willing to get this book for you?
Yes.
Nice, thank you very much. So then that means that I can assign to May something. So what I will assign. So I don't want to read more than 6 stories. So I will assign to May something that someone else already has. And May will just do the same thing. There is no problem. We can have 5 stories for each story. 5 of your summaries, no problem at all. And because whatever. So I will give May story 1. All right. So like Andre, May will have story 1. Or you know what? When there is no, that's fine. Story 1. So May will have story 1. So May, there are 3 things you need to do with the story. Read. You need to write 3, 4, or 5 sentences. You cannot write 2 or 1. You cannot write 6 or more. No. You can write 3 or 4 or 5 sentences about the story in your own words. If you had to tell it to your friend, how would you tell that story? And it should be, at least 3, maximum 5 sentences. It should not be too long or too short. You know what I mean? And you can write it on computer, and I will be very happy because we will publish it in our website for these stories. Okay? If you write it by hand, we will have to type it up ourselves. Me and my friends who help me with the website. So that is also fine. But if you can type it up, it's better. All right? And you need to draw a picture. May, you already drew a picture for our stories in Facebook, right? Yes. So that's the same thing. You just look at the story, you try to think of anything at all that's in the story, and you just draw it. All right. So, so May will be taking care of story 1, and now I will tell you how many pages of reading that is in the book. So you probably already drew something for story 1, but I wish that you read the new book and that you draw according to the new book. Choose something else, and you can draw something else.
Wait, wait, am I still supposed to read story 2? Or I read story 1, or should I read story 2 now?
Excuse me, Andre?
Since May is reading story 1, do I still read story 1, or do I read
Yes.
story 2?
No. You still read story 1, and May read story 1 also. Okay, both of you will be reading story 1. That's good. There no worries about that, because all of your stories, all of your summaries, all of your pictures will be published in the website. Even if we have 100 stories and 100 pictures for one Jataka, we will publish all of them. So now you will be doing just 2. We now have 0 story, right? Because we have only what I wrote, and that is only copy. I just copy paste, and that's not so good. So we want to have your stories there. Yes, Valentina, you had a question? Oh, Emily, you have a question?
So I checked the website you typed in the chat. I checked it, and when I went to the table of contents, it said my chapter was on page 7, so I went through the book, and then it said pages 7 through 439 were not in the sample.
So that probably means that you did not purchase the book. You will need to have the book, purchased, like bought. Complete version. You cannot have just the preview. If it spoke about a sample, it means that you have only sample of the book. So you do not have the complete book. The book is not for free. Okay. So for May, you will be reading story 1, and it looks like this. Crossing the wilderness, Apannaka Jataka. All right. And it is altogether about 7 pages reading. Okay. So this is what May and Andre will be reading this week. When you have finished reading, we will meet here next week at the, for our class, and we will be discussing your stories. So you will be actually reading your stories for everybody, what you wrote down. Then gradually all of what you wrote and all of what you drew will be written and will be published here in our website. Okay, so what you have done already in Facebook previously, that is already here. So all of your drawings are right here for everyone to see and to be inspired and to learn. Oh, here's the full picture. Okay. You can, if you want to see the full pictures, you would just click on one of the pictures and it will become big. So all of them are here in nice big size. Diddy, I don't like it. All right. So gradually we want to collect many stories So just doing 2 stories is actually not much. With the next years, more students will be writing their summaries and their drawings. So gradually we will have more and more drawings and more stories every year. Okay, those who are now in grade 1, they will move to grade 2. Actually, next year we don't have grade 3, right? Because we don't have grade 2 this year. Okay, so after the other year, we will have people in grade 3, and they will be also drawing stories. All right, anyone has any question about this? You will need to send me the drawing somehow. How will you send me the drawing? Emily?
How do I send it?
I'm asking the same question.
Oh yeah.
Now we need someone to answer. Yes, Valentina?
We could send it to the grade 3 Viber group chat.
It will be messy. It will be a lot of things, and then my announcements will be buried there. Did he?
Can you please repeat what you're sending? I can't.
Yes.
I don't know.
You will be sending the text of your summary of the story, your 3 to 5 sentences, and your drawing. You need to send these 2 things, and you need to send them every week. Imagine if you are 7 people sending every week your story and your picture. That's a lot of things. Yes, Tiri?
What if there are just separate Viber chats and everybody just sends it to a separate Viber chat? So
That
what
would
if
also
it's
work.
one person for Tenzar, one person for Andre, one person for Zoya, Valentina, Emily, May, and myself? What if there's different Viber chats and everybody just sends it to their own Viber chat and then you check it because you're part of it? So, for example, Tenzar and you in one Viber chat, another with Valentina's, yeah, you get the point.
But that would still require that I will have to be there and read it and do it. And I don't want to be there and read it and do it. I want my friends who work on the website to go there directly and to have it directly, so that I do not need to resend it to them and resolve with them that this is not available or that is not available. I have one more idea. We will get back to our Facebook group, and you can post it in the Facebook. You would be posting it not in your Facebook, but in our Facebook. We already have our Facebook group for you. And so I can make posts for each of the story, and you will simply add in the comments your story and your picture. And my friends who work on the website, they already know that website. That's how they made what they made already with your stories and drawings. They took it from there. So they can just go there anytime when it's convenient for them, and they just follow according to the posts. So my task is only to create the posts, to just say the story name, the story number, and the page numbers in our book. And your task would be to comment with your summary and with your picture. You already know it. You all have already done it. So it's nothing new. And it is very convenient for me and my friends. And it will be there in Facebook. So anytime you can get back to it and you can edit it. If you later find out, oh, this was wrong. Oh, actually, I didn't understand. Or, oh, I actually want to write something other way. So you can correct it before our class. And you will also be able to see the stories of others. So if you want to see what the others wrote, what the others drew, anytime you want, then you just see it because it's right there. So I think that makes more sense. And I will send you all the link to the group. Somehow you need to save it in your browser. Do you know how to do that? If you use Chrome, it has a little star at the right side of the search bar, and you can save it into your bookmarks. I will show you how to do that. So if you go to your browser, if you use Chrome, then there is a little star at the top right side. Do you see this little star? Okay. Then when you go to this website, you need to click on that star. Okay. And then you need to choose bookmarks bar. So again, you need to go to the website. Then you need to click on the star over here. And then you need to choose here bookmarks bar. BB, bookmarks bar. And then done. Then this website will appear for you here somewhere here below. You see I have so many things over here below. Oh, all of them are something else. And one of them is you. Kids D, kids drawing. Okay. So I just need to click on it and I'm immediately there. So I do not need to remember the link. I do not need to copy it, paste it from anywhere. I just click here on kids drawing and I'm right there. All right. Yes, Diri?
What if you're using like an iPad or an iPhone or something that you don't have Chrome on?
It should be the same thing, or there should be something like settings on your iPad or iPhone, and there will be like bookmark this page, something like that. So you bookmark it, and then you will have there something like bookmarks in the app, and you just click on the bookmarks and you just click on the kids drawing and immediately you are there.
I'm confused.
Yeah, it's confusing. Yes, Emily? Your mom will probably know.
I tried it and it only showed 3 things. And I did not see bookmarks bar.
I found out how to do it.
Andre? You were successful? Okay. Emily, what is the device that you use? Is that a Mac or Windows?
A laptop.
It's a laptop, and you use Windows there, right? Is that the Windows system? Do you know it? No problem. You don't need to know that. So, it probably will be there. Otherwise, maybe you did not allow bookmarks in your settings. That also is possible. So in that case, what you would have to do, you would have to do like go to settings, bookmarks, and show bookmarks bar. Can you see what I'm showing? The 3 little dots over there at the top right corner. Then bookmarks is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, number 6 option. And there 1, 2, 3, the third option is show bookmarks bar. You can try that out. Can you see it?
No.
But do you have the 3 dots there?
Yes, but it's not vertical, it's horizontal.
Maybe you have, well, that's what we want. The 3 dots are horizontal. What is your browser? Is that Chrome?
I don't know.
I think it's not Chrome. That's the reason. So what are the 3 options do you have at the star over there?
options were favorites bar, other favorites, choose another folder.
So in your case, it is favorites bar.
Okay.
Now, do you see that link at the top? It should be there ready for you just to click anytime you go, you open the browser.
Okay.
All right, did he?
Can I copy the link on my Chromebook because I have my Chromebook near me?
Yes, please copy the link.
Okay.
I will probably, maybe Mamyaki can copy the link into our Viber group, please, so that everybody knows what to do. So now the assignment. Now I will summarize what I want all of you to do. Okay? So all of you will be reading a story in the book Jataka Tales. All right? Now everybody knows what's your story. So you will read the story, write in 3, 4, or 5 sentences what the story is about. Draw a little picture about it, or a big if you want, no problem. But it needs to be finished by the time of our next class. And then you need to post it in Facebook. So there are 4 things to do. All right, you need to post it in Facebook before we meet. Okay, it's very important. So let me see. So I will create the posts. I will create 6 posts. And each of you need to find the post for your story. And you need to add, your story text and your story picture in the comments of the post. Do not make a new post. No, I will make the post myself. Is that clear for everybody? Anyone has any question? Yes, Didi?
My Chromebook's not charged, so I can't copy the.
Okay, it will be in Viber, so you just can tell your mom to take it, and when you write it down, when you have made your drawing, just ask your mom to post it in the post for that story. You need to, in your drawing and in your story, you need to write the number. So you need to write Jataka 1, and then you write your story, and or 3. And in your drawing, at the top of the drawing, you need to write Jataka 3. Okay? You need to have it in the drawing as well as in the text. At the top, you need to write Jataka, Jataka, and the number. All right? So we never get wrong. And even if you comment in the wrong post, we will immediately know, that's no problem. It's wrong post. We will post it somewhere else. It's okay. You see? So in your story, heading must be Jataka and the number. Picture, heading must be Jataka and the number. Yes, Emily?
So is that how I send it to you?
You need to put it in the comment of the post in Facebook. That's all what you need to do with it. You do not send it to us in an email.
Can you put all the websites that you put in the chat into Viber?
Okay. I will provide all of the explanation in Viber one more time, so that if Yamona is following our class, but I'm not sure anymore whether that's so, she will also be able to read it. Does anyone remember what I said about Yamona, whether she should follow grade 1 or here grade 3? Nobody remembers? Okay, no problem. Nice. Any more question? No more question. Beautiful. It was a pleasure to see everybody. May you be happy, may you be healthy, and may you be successful in everything you do.
Bye.
Goodbye, venerable sir.
Goodbye.
Venerable sir.
Nice, thank you.
Venerable sir.